Good evening, everyone. Graduates, please remain standing, and everyone else, please rise if you are able. Come on in.
Acewell, tonight we are gathered here in celebration of this graduating class, the class of 2023. The Abbotsford School District and the Abbotsford Entertainment Center are located on the traditional territory of the Stalo people, the Samath, and Matsqui First Nation. With this, we respect the long-standing relations that the Indigenous nations have to this land, as we are the original caretakers. The Abbotsford School District acknowledges historical and ongoing injustices that Indigenous peoples endure in Canada and accept responsibility as an educational institution to contribute towards revealing and correcting miseducation and renewing respectful relationships with Indigenous communities through teaching and respectful community engagement.
To begin this evening, I'd like to welcome Ronald Francis from the Matsqui First Nation to welcome us with a traditional greeting.
Acewell, I just want to congratulate you guys on your guys' big day tonight. It's a really big step to your next journey, and today I'll be sharing a cultural song with you guys from the Stalo people, and I'm going to be sharing the Matsqui song with you guys.
Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
True patriot love in all of us command.
par ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you. Please be seated. Honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to officially begin this year's graduation exercise by introducing our distinguished platform party. I will ask that you hold your applause until I have introduced everyone. To my left, please welcome Trustee Kanda Rajwan from the Board of Education, Assistant Superintendent Ning, Principal Paula Struddy, Vice Principal Gill, Vice Principal Rajabali, School Counselor Ms. Nyberg, School Counselor Ms. McAleese, and School Counselor Ms. Thompson. And my name is Vice Principal Bell, and I am going to be your MC this evening. Absent from our platform party today is Mr. WJ Mouat. Tonight's ceremony is held in part in his honor. Mr. Mouat, our school's namesake, passed away in 2004. He was a wonderful advocate for the school and the community and a proud supporter of all of the school's accomplishments. We know that Mr. Mouat would be so pleased to see the way the class of 2023 has maintained the tradition of excellence and responsible citizenship at the school named in his honor. On behalf of the staff of WJ Mouat Secondary, I welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. Graduates, we are here to celebrate your many years of school. For most of you, it's been 13 years. For a few of you, a little longer than that. This is a significant achievement, and we're so very proud of you. It has been a privilege to walk alongside you over the past 4 years as you matured, challenged yourselves, learned some significant life lessons, and prepared to take on the next phase of young adulthood. Surrounding you tonight are the people who believed in you, all the parents and guardians who dragged you out of bed in the morning, the siblings you begged for rides, the friends who helped you with your homework, the teachers who inspired you, the support staff that gave you that little extra help, the counselors that guided you, and the vice principals who challenged and motivated you to be the best version of yourself. Each of you has many reasons to be proud, and it is our hope that tonight's celebration, you see a bright future for yourself full of possibility, opportunity, and hope. Graduates, there's a little bit of work for you to do during tonight's ceremony. You have 3 jobs: to celebrate your achievement, to celebrate the achievement of your peers, and to show gratitude to the many people who supported you along the way. In particular, I would like you to think for a moment about our incredible staff at WJ Mouat. Believe it or not, these people are not in it for the money. They're in it for you. They do this important work because seeing you achieve your goals is their reward. They want to challenge you to be your best, do your best, and ignite a passion for lifelong learning. Please join me in thanking the passionate and talented educators of WJ Mouat Secondary. Tonight's ceremony has been carefully prepared for each of you and promises to be a very special moment in your young life. I'd like to bring your attention to some items that are necessary to protect the decorum of tonight's events. It is our desire that your graduation ceremony reflects the honor and dignity of this important achievement. In keeping with this goal, we ask that everyone set their cell phones to silent, even you grads. We also ask that everyone remain seated and until the end of the ceremony to ensure each graduate is honored. And finally, regardless of how excited or shocked you are that your child is finally graduating, please do not use air horns. Imagine waiting 13 years to hear your child's name read, only to have it drowned out by an air horn. Please respect this request. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome Trustee Kanda Rajwan to bring greetings and congratulations on behalf of the Board of Education. Please welcome Trustee Kanda Rajwan.
Acewell. Good evening, graduating class of 2023. Families, friends, and the staff of Mouat Secondary. This is a very special evening. We're here to celebrate our students and their accomplishments. I am Trustee Kanda Rajwan from the Board of Education. I appreciate the Vice Principal, Mrs. Rajabelli, for inviting me to speak on behalf of the board. In the time I've spent immersing myself in Mouat's culture, two words quickly come to mind: inspiration and inspire. Well, they may seem like similar words. There's a bit of a slight difference. Inspiration means to mentally be stimulated to something creative. Inspire is to ignite in someone else that very same creative urge. Now, I saw that happening in April as I attended the school AGM, the annual general meeting, where there was over 300 trustees were in attendance. Assistant Superintendent Nathan Ning selected Mouat as it would be a great example to have students represent school culture. A unique opportunity was presented to students to speak in front of all of us. One question that stood out to me, the question was, do you feel your culture is represented in your school? Tremendous courage. Each student took a turn sharing their experiences on the topic. Fabiola, who was aware of her minority status as a Latina, said she did not feel connected. However, she recalled one day one of her teachers mentioning someone named Simone Bolivar in class. It was a name that Fabiola recognized very well due to her Latina background. Her face just lit up. The next student was Jocelyn, who is Indo-Canadian, and she said she felt included in class, but then she looked directly at her friend and said, "I'm sorry you don't feel connected." Fabiola and Jocelyn were using their voices, creating inclusion and fostering relationships. These students were inspired to share their stories, but the reason it worked is because they were open to the inspiration. I also attended Mouat's year-end pep rally, and it brought me back to my nostalgic high school years. And Mr. Perry, I know you're here somewhere today, because I saw you earlier. Are you here? Somewhere? Hi, Mr. Perry. You did a great job exciting the students, and I actually talked to him afterwards, and I said, "Where did you get all those ideas?" And his instant response was, "It was from the students. It was their inspiration, and I just go with it." I felt inspired at the AGM by the students' innate ability to easily understand each other. I was inspired how Mr. Perry just dove in and followed the script to a T. As I wrote this speech, I thought, how can I take this opportunity to create representation? Representation matters. The nafasa. The nafis. Sans lena. Sans. Respirer. Hushi. Sumsuda. Huminga. Respirer. Thima. Dishait. Disati. Hishparar. Atman. Respirare. Haichai. Kukusuro. Bo. And lastly, breathe. Take a moment to breathe. Students of 2023, you have made it to this day. There were struggles, challenges, tears, laughter, and inspiration. And now you are at the finish line. It takes courage to get back up. It takes strength to try one more time. So students, I have a request, so I hope you do this with me. If you could take a moment to please stand up and turn towards the audience. Now, I'd like you to take this opportunity to look around and applaud the people that believed in you to get through these tough years and inspired you to keep going. All right, as you come back to your seats, take a breath. I think the parents want to applaud you too. Go for it. I'm not nervous, I promise. Remember to keep using your voice. Remember, your voice matters. Representation matters. Be inspired. Inspire others. Take opportunities. Graduating class of 2023, you are our future leaders. And I leave you tonight with one quote from the great Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Congratulations, graduates. I wish you all the very best. Have a great night.
Thank you, Trustee Kanda Rajwan. It is now my pleasure to invite Assistant Superintendent Ning to address the graduating class. Please welcome Assistant Superintendent Ning.
Well, good evening, parents, caregivers, grandparents, friends, siblings, and teachers. Tonight is the time to celebrate and acknowledge the accomplishments of our young people in this year's graduating class, to share how proud we are of their hard work, dedication, and resilience to persevere through some of the most challenging times we have faced over the last few years, and to be exemplary examples of what our future holds. I want to acknowledge and thank everyone in the audience tonight who has contributed to the success of our graduates in their learning journey over the past 13 years. Your support, without a doubt, contributed to their school and life success. It takes a village, and I want to take a moment to recognize your important role in the successes we are celebrating here today. Grads of WJ Mouat, on behalf of our senior leadership team here in the Abbotsford School District and the Ministry of Education, please accept my congratulations on arriving at this special moment in your educational journey. I want to acknowledge and affirm to you this evening that you are graduating from one of the finest schools in one of the finest districts in one of the best educational systems, not just in this country, but in the world. As a result of this education, the opportunities you have before you are endless. So I hope you're ready to take full advantage of those opportunities that are ahead of you. I want to thank you for allowing us, the adults, to be a part of your learning journey over these past 13 years. And we are excited to see you continue to accomplish great things. Wherever you are headed, back to school or into the workforce, you will have ample opportunity to utilize your agency, your powerful voice, individual experiences, and story to make a difference, to serve the greater good, to impact change, to fight for equity, to model citizenship, to get involved, to change the world. So Mouat Secondary Class of 2023, we wish you all the best as you move forward and start building your brighter futures. Congratulations, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Assistant Superintendent Ning. I would now like to call upon Principal Paula Struddy, who will present the 2022 Governor General Bronze Academic Medal, as well as the Terry Pelton Award. And then following that, we will welcome Trustee Kanda Rajwan, who will present the Board of Education Scholastic Award. Please welcome Principal Paula Struddy.
Each year at Convocation, we present the Governor General's Academic Bronze Medal that recognizes our top academic students based on grade 11 and 12 marks from the previous year. In doing so, we ensure that all final marks have been confirmed and calculated based on the official transcript created in August of their graduating year. Tonight, we are recognizing our 2022 Governor General Award winner. This dedicated scholar from last year's grad class had a 98.2 average over his grade 11 and 12 year and received an outstanding 100% in, and it's a list, anatomy and physiology 12, physics 12, chemistry 12, 99% in calculus 12, français langue 12, Histoire du Monde, 12, Specialized Science, 12, and Pre-Calculus, 12. Oh my. And a few others. In addition, he was an active member of our student leadership during his time at Mouat and received 100% in both grade 11 and 12. This year, he was at McGill University. It is my pleasure to call on Vice Principal Rajabali to present the 2022 Governor General's Academic Bronze Medal winner to Kai Chow. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to announce our top candidates for the Governor General's Award for the 2023 grad class. This year's winner will be decided after final marks have been submitted at the end of the month and will be invited back next year to our convocation ceremony. I would ask the following students to please stand when I call your name. Sirit Warich. Julia Jansen. Katie Weeb. Arnell Kang. Sienna Orchison. Please remain standing. This is your moment, you've earned it. Each of the students who are standing have a GPA higher than 96% in a variety of academic subjects, including chemistry, physics, calculus, English, biology, history, while also demonstrating their creative and critical side in electives like art, drafting, drama, and photography. The overall winner of the Governor General's Award will be determined after all of marks and exams have been calculated in late August. We look forward to having one of the 5 of you back next year to celebrate your success. Please sit. Our next academic award is the Dr. Terry Pelton Memorial Trophy. This award recognizes outstanding academic achievement for both grade 11 and 12 and is the honor of our first principal, Dr. Terry Pelton. Our winner this year has not had a mark below 90% in their entire high school career. During their senior years, this student achieved over a 96% average and is graduating tonight with a dual dogwood, recognizing 13 years of dual language education in French and English. It is my pleasure to call upon Assistant Superintendent Ning to present the Dr. Terry Pelton Memorial Award to this year's winner, Miss Julia Jansen. the wrong person. No, it's not.
No, this is your own Board of Education.
I thought I made a mistake there. Thank you, Miss Bell. Our final academic award this evening is the Board of Education Scholastic Award that recognizes our top academic grade 12 student and comes with a $1,000 award. This brilliant and hardworking student has averaged a 98% average in her grade 12 classes in courses like 100% in Anatomy and Physiology 12, as well as a remarkable achievement in her French immersion courses with 98% in Histoire Le Monde, 98% in Cours Miracle and Careers, what I can only assume to be another high 90 in FRAL 12. I would also like to point out that this student is graduating a year early. I would like to call upon Trustee Kandra Rajwan to present the Board of Education Award to Miss Sirit Warich. At this time, I would like all of our students who are a part of our French immersion program to please stand. I would like to acknowledge that the students standing tonight are graduating with a dual dogwood in France and a dogwood in English. At this time, we would like to acknowledge your 13 years of commitment to a dual dogwood certificate. Congratulations.
Thank you. This next part is really exciting. Each year, the graduating class elects one student to represent them and speak on their behalf at the graduation ceremony as their class valedictorian. This year, the honor goes to an incredible young man. He is a double Dogwood graduate, a passionate social justice advocate, a TV and film enthusiast, an amazing pep rally MC, and an avid sports fan. He is a valued voice among his peers and is the perfect representative of the 2023 graduating class. It is now my pleasure to present to you this year's valedictorian, Mr. Kalen McKenzie.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off by saying thank you to all of you, teachers, administration, parents, relatives, siblings, caregivers, and anyone else who I missed. Thank you all for showing up tonight. And thank you to the grad class of 2023. Yeah! I appreciate you guys so much, and I really just want to thank you, and I'm very grateful to have been elected as valedictorian. 4 years we've all been at Mouat together. Well, 2 of those 4 years, we didn't really see each other much due to global pandemic complications, but still, 4 years. So much has happened, and we've been through so much together. You know, you see a lot of change happen in 4 years. I remember Mr. Ray having a bit of hair back in grade 9. He doesn't have any now. Mr. Liversidge has thinned out quite a bit too in these past 4 years, and I'm not talking about his waistline. There, he's up there. People change. Friendships change, relationships change, teachers change, classes change. Change is inevitable, especially in an environment like high school. We are all trying to figure out who we are, what we like, who we dislike. We're learning so much so fast. Rarely ever in your life are you going to find yourself back in an environment like high school. I mean, where else are you going to find a biology teacher who shows you memes in the middle of class? Or a math teacher who legitimately uses the word thrice during his lessons? Where else are you gonna find young, on the rise and grind student barbers cutting teachers' hair? Where else are you gonna find Mufaro dressed up as Santa Claus, letting people take photos on his lap? It's a wild ride, and nothing will ever be quite like it. In these past 4 years, we've been through some tough times. COVID, floods, killer hornets, monkeypox, bias intramural reffing, some guy stripping at a pep rally, the grade 12 research essay, the creation of Mr. Perry Geography's Instagram channel. That's Mr. Perry Geography, in case anyone wants to check it out. No spaces, no capitals. Mr. McCall's strange obsession with The Bachelor. We've been through so much together, and I'm so proud of us all for making it to this day. High school is definitely a rowdy time. I mean, if you take 1,500 students and you cram them into one building, stuff is going to go down. Especially at Mouat, I feel like we've been blessed with the rowdiest students, and I mean that in a positive way. After my 4th year here, I would say the most action takes place in the bathroom. Pause. One time I walked in the bathroom and I found a 4-ounce raw steak in the urinal. Another time, the sink was turned into a fish pond. It's crazy, and they never warn you about any of this stuff in middle school, so if anyone out in the crowd is in middle school or elementary school, you've been warned about high school bathrooms. I'd actually like to just shout out all of our amazing custodians who keep the bathrooms clean, because that is a very difficult task. Okay, now stuff doesn't just go down in the washrooms at Mouat, don't get me wrong. The rowdiness is everywhere you look. The school spirit at Mouat is unreal. As an active member of student leadership, I seem to always find myself alongside other leadership students, filling the hallways with posters of upcoming events. The Spirit Weeks are constant. I would say anything but a backpack day was a personal favorite of mine. Talent shows, pep rallies, fundraisers to wax Mr. Romaldi's legs. There's always something happening before or after school. Our sports teams were supported intensely by Mouat fans. I remember one occasion when I was the commentator for a basketball game, and it was Abbey Senior versus Mouat. This was a crazy game to begin with, as we are crosstown rivals, and Abbotsford's very own Thug Pun was actually there to help get the crowd going. But the crowd energy itself was what really amped things up. It blew my mind. So Mouat started a "We Can't Hear You" chant directed at the Abbey fans. I started commentating like crazy. Alvin and Armand dropped 40 points each. Balpreet dunked on Dilveer twice. And we took the win. It was awesome. Events like these that bring so many different people together remind me of how beautiful Mouat truly is. We are blessed to have such an amazing student body, and we are blessed to have such amazing teachers leading us. Seriously, part of what makes Mouat so amazing is the constant support us students receive from the teachers. Even in leadership, I would approach Mrs. Bowater with some pretty crazy ideas, and after she told me I was insane, she would usually help me hash out a plan. She did veto my plan for firefighter strippers at the pep rally, unfortunately. What can I say? I'm sorry. Mouat is filled with an amazing group of teachers who are truly passionate about their students and want to see them succeed, and I just want to take a moment to thank these teachers. Thank you for all your hard work and perseverance. You all carry so much power, and your actions do not go unnoticed. Thank you for putting up with all of us, and thank you for helping us navigate life. Having such a powerful force of teachers at Mouat was part of what pushed me to branch out and try so many different things. I tried a lot at Mouat. I've learned in a lot of very cool different environments. The theater, the band room, the TV and film editing room, computer labs, the metal shop, French classes, a windowless geography classroom, the gym. A young man by the name of Nixon Unger actually broke my wrist in the gym. Mr. McCall's biology classroom, Miss Neera's chemistry classroom. Miss Neera's chemistry classroom, boy, that was something else. Let me tell you guys a bit about Miss Neera's chemistry classroom. First of all, Miss Neera is so damn short, she blends in with all the students and you can never find her. Second of all, she loves avocados, so you walk into her room, it's just avocados everywhere, and a Breaking Bad calendar. It's like a fever dream. And third, Miss Neera has things on lockdown. She would just spawn in right beside anyone who looked even remotely guilty of cheating. I actually witnessed it a few times when someone would try and cheat and then boom, Miss Nira, right there, up in your face. It's crazy. Could we actually just get a round of applause for Miss Nira? Because I don't know how she navigates. I don't know how she navigates the school at her height. It's really quite incredible. Thank you, Miss Nira. Anyways, I've learned in so many different cool environments, and I've learned about so many different subjects. But I think what has stuck with me the most throughout high school was the community. It wasn't all the math formulas I learned or all the tests I did well on. It was always the people. Each class or activity I did was just an opportunity for me to meet new people and hear their stories about their lives and experiences, and really just learn from them. And I think that in itself is so valuable, and for that, I'm so thankful. So thank you guys. Thank you for being people who I could talk to and learn from. Thank you for keeping things real. Famous postmodernist poet 21 Savage once said, "When it came to having your back, I'm so real, I probably would have gave you my spine, straight up." I think what 21 was trying to say here is that healthy relationships are vital. Taking care of your relationships and forming new relationships is part of what makes life so meaningful. And at the end of the day, your relationships are going to mark your success and happiness. Thank you to 21 Savage in high school for helping me figure that one out. I can still remember back to my first days at Mouat. All of us in grade 9, running around, trying to get from class to class, running through cramped hallways packed with seniors who seemed infinitely taller and bigger than us. It's easy to forget what it was like. It's easy to forget we weren't always in grade 12, at the top of the school. It's easy to forget that we were once at the bottom, scared of what was next, scared of everything. That same feeling right there, that feeling of being scared, of being a beginner, is going to replicate itself next year. Whether you're going into an engineering degree at UVic, a teaching degree at SFU, or just taking a gap year and golfing with the fellas, whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to be new, it's going to be different, and it's going to be unpredictable. We're about to graduate. We're about to live our lives to the fullest. And I haven't got quite all my stuff together, so I can't tell you guys much other than good luck. But, 4 years at Mouat has taught me a lot. Like I said, I tried a lot of things at Mouat, and I think I owe a lot of my success and personal development to that fact. So participate, plug in, connect. When you're out rocking on in the free world next year, try something new. Help out with something new. Talk to someone new. And yes, it's scary, all that stuff is, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. I think we're going to be all right. All of you are great people, and we all are going to do great things for this world. Grad class of 2023, it's been a wild ride. Thank you for everything. I love you all.
Thank you, Kaylin. That was a great speech, very inspiring and very thoughtful. Grad groups 1 and 2, please proceed to the right of the stage. The Abbotsford Community Foundation Student Awards Program is one of the largest of its kind in the Fraser Valley, making it possible for local high school grads to pursue studies in everything from STEM fields to trades, the arts, agriculture, vocational careers, and so much more. Since 1990, The Abbotsford Community Foundation has provided over $6 million in scholarships and bursaries to create opportunities in the lives of young people in our community, today, tomorrow, and forever. WJ Mouat has been a grateful participant in this program to support our grads year after year. Please turn your attention to the screen above. There's a short video about some of the people who make these awards possible and what these awards have meant to the past recipients in their post-secondary journey. Okay, there are some technical difficulties. They're going to work on that, and I'm going to talk to you about photos. It is understandable that parents tonight will want to capture a moment on camera, but tonight we have staff on hand from Vibrant Photography who will be taking commemorative and complimentary photos of all graduates as they leave the stage. These photos will be available to students to pick up in the office at the end of June. So we'd like to request that you please stay in your seat so as not to impact our photographers and our live stream setup. We very much appreciate your cooperation. Grads, you'll be hearing for the first time today if you're one of the fortunate recipients of an Abbotsford Community Foundation Award. It will be a very nice surprise for you and your family as you walk across the stage. The award will be presented by an Abbotsford Community Foundation donor on stage, and a picture of the student and their donor will be taken by Vibrant Photography. In today's ceremony, you'll notice that some of our students are wearing an extra red stole. This stole is being worn by our graduates who wish to recognize their Indigenous ancestry. We will now begin the most anticipated event of this evening, the presentation of the class of 2023. Would all ushers please take your positions? Huh? Oh, we have the video ready. Please turn your attention to the screen behind me.
Every year, Abbotsford Community Foundation offers one of the largest student award programs in the Fraser Valley. And every award has a story.
So my dad was the inspiration for this award. He passed away a couple of years ago, and in his honor, I wanted to help along a young person that was wanting to go into teaching, which was his lifelong passion.
While she was sick, I asked her if she would like a scholarship created in her memory afterwards, and she said yes.
My wife, I guess, inspired the idea of us starting up an award, honing their skills in construction. I thought, oh, that's pretty cool, because I've been doing that for the last decade.
The Jacob Wilson Memorial Award was inspired by Jacob himself.
Each one of these unique stories creates opportunity.
I was getting a little discouraged in high school and doing the program, kind of, debating, do I want to do this? There had been mention of some scholarships and awards that could be won. To be honest, I didn't even know that those were an option.
Being more of a creative mind and going into the arts, having people say, hey, I really think that's cool and I think you have a future in that, that's a really special thing.
Because of these stories, our donors believe in the power of investing in all forms of education.
It was actually really cool seeing all the options that kids can apply for. And of course, me being in the trades industry, it kind of just made sense for us to go down that route.
When Vicky finished high school, her parents told her not to think of university, there was no money. She thought she was too old to become a doctor, and so instead she became a nurse. This was her first university degree. She graduated, she was 43.
There's so much available in every way, shape, and form. There's help available. Money should not be the reason that you're not furthering your education.
Despite the fact that I wasn't necessarily going into sciences or that I wasn't necessarily the highest achieving student, I had good things to offer to my community. People saw that in me.
Winning the scholarship helped motivate me and kept that ball rolling. You know, people like, they don't even know me, but yet they're wanting me to succeed.
It's absolutely wonderful that these people have decided to come together and give these awards to Abbotsford students who absolutely need the funding to help them achieve what they need to in order to make their dreams come true.
School was a struggle for Jacob, but going out and shaping his own future is what he wanted to do. And he wanted to ensure that he could do something that he was joyful about.
It's such a cool moment to get to see people recognized for what they're passionate about.
So the wonderful thing about the Community Foundation is that they made the process so easy. It just made it such a seamless process for my family and I.
I think that the Abbotsford Community Foundation is an incredible reflection of what it looks like when a community comes together.
Today, if Jacob were here, he would say, "Mom, I think that what you're trying to do is great, but Mom, what others are going to do is going to be greater."
It is now my pleasure to turn the podium over to Mr. Mark Thiessen, who will begin introducing the graduating class of 2023.
It's all good. Good to go? Good evening. All right, everybody's ready for this? Garam Abdo. Next year, Garam is planning to begin studying to be a social worker, and she would like to thank her parents. Next, Avery Agopsowes. Avery plans to continue working with animals and going to school to becoming a vet technician. Avery would like to thank her family for all their support over the years. Nicholas Aguilos. Nick is planning to continue working as a carpenter apprentice. He would like to thank his family for supporting him throughout his school years. Christine Augustine. Christine plans on attending UBC in the fall, where she will pursue an engineering degree, and she would like to thank her parents, friends, and all the inspiring teachers she has had, especially Mr. Turner and Mr. Romaldi. And Christine, you are receiving the Samuel and Isabella Gardner Memorial Award. Fatima El Mohamed. Fatima plans to move away from BC and work more on herself. She would like to thank her mom and all her teachers. Yahya Al Abdullah. He is going to work and go to post-secondary school. He would like to thank his mom and dad for always believing in him to reach all his goals. Salam Alaboud. She would like to thank her family and her teachers for all the support they gave her, and she would like to become a pharmacist in the future. Isabella Allner. Isabella is going to study kinesiology and then nursing at the University of Alberta, and she would like to thank her parents, family, friends, loved ones, and Mr. Liver. And Isabella is receiving the Derek Maddie Passion for Life Memorial Award. Hadil El-Sadek. Hadil is planning to work and begin studying for a Bachelor's of Kinesiology. She would like to thank her mom and dad and for everything they've done for her. And Hadil is receiving the Hartley and Rosalind Lovick Memorial Award. Salam Osmari. Salam is planning to go to university. He would like to thank his parents, friends, especially Ishwar Badi, and his team at the Barber Lounge. HP, BK, Barney, Atla, Alex, and T-Blends. Eliana Ergai. Eliana will be continuing doing grade 13 at Mouat. She would like to give a shout out to all the grads. She would like to thank everyone at Mouat for their kindness. A special thank you to Ms. Crawford and team, and also Miss Sarah and Miss Kerr from Chief Dan George. Big thank you. I love you all, she says. Aryan Aurora. Aryan is planning to attend BCIT. He would like to thank his parents and family. And Aryan is receiving the John A. and Muriel Murphy Memorial Award. Jazzy Ashton. Jazzy is planning to attend Columbia Bible College, where she can continue her academic and basketball career. She would like to thank her parents, family, friends, and coaches. And Jazzy is receiving the Frida T. Weens Memorial Award. Jade Auger. Jade is planning to attend the University of Victoria. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. Karn Olek. Karn would like to thank his family for always being by his side and dealing with his bad attendance. Thanks for everything to his principals and teachers. Boys, we did it. Mantaj Singh Olek. Mantaj is planning to go to university. He would like to thank his parents. And Mantaj is receiving the Principal's Award as well as a district scholarship for volunteer community service. Perdaman Olek. Perdaman would like to thank his family and teachers. Sarah Bakdash. Sarah plans to study a Bachelor of Science to become a dentist, and she would like to thank her mom for always supporting her, thank all her teachers for the help and encouragement they give her along the way. Levi Berger. Levi will be studying social sciences at the University of Victoria. He'd like to thank his parents for everything they've done over the years and Mrs. Bowater for always pushing him to reach his potential. Evan Bartle. Next year, you can find Evan working and fishing, and he would like to thank his parents and the rest of his family and friends. Amin Bazram. Amin will be attending UFV, and he would like to thank his family and his friends. Jenna Best. Jenna will be studying graphic design next year, and she would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. Jasmine Bangu. Jasmine plans on attending the Justice Institute of BC to study criminal justice, and she'd like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for guiding her through this journey. Ritish Pateja. He's going to be attending UFE to study business. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, and brother. Gurkarn Buttal. Gurkarn will be attending UFV, where he'll begin studying nursing, and he would like to thank his family. Manveen Bela. Manveen will be attending UBC in the fall for a Bachelor of Arts program. She would like to thank her parents and teachers for supporting her every step of the way, and Manveen is receiving the Principal's Award. Brianna Billy. Brianna is planning to work, and she'd like to thank Mrs. D for helping her throughout her high school journey, as well as Sam, Ms. White, Mr. Turner, Curtis, and June's family. Amelia Bilodeau. She plans to attend UFV for General Studies and Social Work, and she'd like to thank her parents, siblings, and teachers. Thomas Bilodeau. Thomas is planning to join the Abbotsford Firefighters. He will be also continuing his electrical apprenticeship in the fall, and he'd like to thank his friends and family, as well as all those who helped him along the way. Nicholas Bishop. Nicholas plans on taking a gap year and then attending BCIT. He'd like to thank Mrs. Cleaver, Mrs. Dick, Sam, Mrs. Thompson, Mrs. Bacher, and Mr. Dykow. And Nicholas is receiving a Board of Education Award. Ethan Block. Ethan is planning to study automotive in post-secondary school. He'd like to thank his parents, Mr. Johnson and Mr. DeLiba. Arden Bluen. Arden plans to study law for many years to become a lawyer, and she'd like to thank her family, friends, and Logan for being there during all of it. Aliana Borada. She'll be going to KPU to study fine arts, and she'd like to thank her family and friends for being supportive. Simran Boyle. Simran plans to attend Simon Fraser University, and she'd like to thank her parents and family. Inderjot Bratch. He's going to be going to UFE in the fall. He would like to thank his parents and his little brother for always believing in him. Andrea Brandolini. Andrea is going to finish high school in Italy, and he would like to thank both his biological family and host family for their support and for the people he met here at school that gave him all the amazing experiences. Anoop Brar. Anoop plans on doing a Bachelor of Science degree at UFE. She would like to thank her parents and sister for their love and support and for the teachers and friends for the memories. Anoop is receiving Abbotsford Principals and Vice Principals Association Award, as well as a district scholarship for volunteer community service. Harry Brar. Harry would like to thank his family and teachers. Jussa Brar. He is planning to study business, and he'd like to thank all the WJ Mouat staff. Would grad groups 3 and 4 please proceed backstage? It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Romaldi to read the next group of graduates.
Good evening. Mahak Brar. She plans to attend UFE for a Bachelor of Science degree. She would like to thank her parents and teachers. Prina Brar. She plans on getting a diploma in social work. She would like to thank her mom and aunt. Pritbal Brar. He plans on taking kinesiology courses at UFE. He would like to thank God, friends, and family, and his teachers. Ravneet Brar. She plans to work part-time and go to UFE for a bachelor degree in criminal justice. She would like to thank her friends, family, and most importantly, her aunt for always being there for her. Ria Brar. She plans to attend UFE for a Bachelor of Science degree. She would like to thank her teachers, friends, and family. Jasdeep Bubra. She plans on attending UFE's aviation program along with continuing flight school. She would like to thank her mom for always supporting her, her dad for getting her to where she is, and her grandpa for wishing nothing but the best for her. Mariana Buendia. She plans on attending BCIT for interior design. She would like to thank Mammy and Pappy for making her believe that no dream will ever be too big to chase. Owen Buffett. He plans on being a on-call firefighter for the City of Mission. He would like to thank his family and school staff. Ishwar Bugra. This grad would like to thank their teachers. Gibson Bueller. He plans to work and volunteer. He would like to thank his parents, friends, and teachers. Gibson is receiving a district scholarship in drafting. Sahil Batar. This grad would like to thank their teachers. Liam Byrne. He plans to attend the University of Victoria to obtain his Bachelor of Science degree. Liam would like to thank his parents, brothers, Teague, and Miss Bullwater for all the help and support throughout the years. Hannah Calahoo. This grad would like to thank their teachers. Emma Carraro. She plans on taking some time off before applying to UFV. She would like to thank her family and friends, especially Mrs. Storazak, for always showing her kindness and being understanding. Simran Chahal. She plans on furthering her education and gaining work experience. She would like to thank all her teachers, EAs, counselors, and her family. Blair Sharon Franken. He plans to attend BCIT for a degree in mechanical engineering. Blair would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers, especially Mr. Turner, Mr. Rimaldi, and Miss Beck. Blair is receiving a district scholarship in drafting. Armand Chauhan. He plans on working part-time as a drawer supplier. He would like to thank Mr. Radins, Miss Crawford, as well as Daniel, Kaylin, and Alex for their friendship. Yashu Chauhan. He plans to attend UFE for a bachelor's degree in computer information systems. He would like to thank his family, teachers, counselor, and the management who helped him overcome problems which came into his way. Abhijot Chima. She plans to attend VCC to study opticianry. She would like to thank her family, friends, and all her teachers for their support throughout her high school journey. Jazkirat Chima. She plans on attending university to work towards a bachelor's degree. She would like to thank her family and friends for making high school memorable. Yong Kwan Chen. He plans to attend SFU for computer science. He would like to thank Ms. Bacher, where he found a new interest in researching Excel language during Deeper Learning Week. Mary Chang. She plans to attend UBC for a bachelor's in pharmaceutical sciences. She would like to thank all her family, friends, and teachers that have supported her throughout her journey. Mary is receiving a multi-diversity award. Nimrit Claire. She will be attending UFE for a Bachelor's of Science degree. She would like to thank her family, cousins, and teachers. Logan Clark. He plans on attending university for business administration. He would like to thank his friends and family. Julia Coleman. She will be taking a gap year to work. She would like to thank her family and friends. Nathaniel Coleman. This grad would like to thank their teachers. Douglas Collins. He plans on joining the Army. He would like to thank his whole family for their support throughout the years. Lily Corcoran. They would like to thank their support teachers and their teachers in the Thrive Room. They would also like to thank the people in their life who just wouldn't quit. You know who you are. Thank you. Lily is receiving a district scholarship in Fine Arts. Emerline Custodio. She'll be taking a gap year to work and travel, then pursue her educational goals. She would like to thank her family, especially her parents, for their love and support, her basketball and rugby coaches for their guidance and encouragement. Portia DeCourt. She plans to continue her education at the University of Alberta studying kinesiology. She would like to thank her friends, family, and sister for all their love and support. Taya Demers. She plans to attend TRU for a business degree. She would like to thank her mom as well as the rest of her family and friends. Taya is receiving the RISE Annual Scholarship. Kantaro Dennis. He plans to visit family in Japan and travel. He would like to thank his wrestling coaches and cello teacher, as well as all his math and science teachers for putting up with his questionable work ethic. Kentaro is receiving the City of Abbotsford Fire Rescue Benevolent Society Award and a district scholarship in drafting. Gavin Diol. He plans to attend BCIT. He would like to thank his family, especially his mom and dad. Matthew Desjardins. He plans to attend UFE. He would like to thank his friends, family, and teachers. Ewan Devlin. He plans on taking a gap year so he can save up money for university at UFE to become a teacher for geology or geography. He would like to thank his parents and friends for showing him who he is, and to Mr. Perry for introducing him to the world of geology. Amarao Dada. He plans to pursue sciences at UFE. He would like to thank family, friends, and teachers. Jacinveer Dhaliwal. She plans to attend SFU in the fall for engineering. Jacinveer would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers, especially Mr. Ramaldi and Miss White. Jacinveer is receiving an Abbotsford Rotary Club Award and a district scholarship for the fine arts. Jazkaranjot Dhaliwal. This grad would like to thank their teachers. It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Taylor for the next group.
Jazraj Dhaliwal. Jazraj is planning to pursue a Bachelor of Science at UFE, and he would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers that have helped him through his journey. Tarnveer Dhaliwal. Tarnveer plans to attend UFE as an engineer transfer program, and he would like to thank his teachers and parents. Manveer Kaur Dillon. Manveer will be going to UFE for a Bachelor of Arts and would like to thank her parents, teachers, counselors, and the administration. Manveer is receiving the Calder Giacchini Memorial Award. Kabir Dotar. Kabir has completed the Heavy Equipment Operator program and plans to apply this skill in the future. He would like to thank his family and friends and Ms. Cleaver and Mr. Gill for all their help. Declan Dickinson. Declan plans to travel the world and would like to thank his friends and family along with Alvin and Arnell Kang for the academic support. Nash Dirksen. Nash is planning to leave his options open for the fall, and he would like to thank his mother, his father, his sister, and his grandmothers. Jordan Dawn. Jordan plans to go to Vancouver Film School and learn Maya software. Manroop Dosanjh. Manroop plans to attend KPU for her Bachelor of Technology in Information Technology and would like to thank her family. Ian Dick Martinez. Ian plans to work and save up money to go to a music school and would like to thank Ms. Wade for always being there no matter what, Ms. Bowater for being so inspiring, and his parents for powering through the pain. Braden Eccles. Braden would like to thank his family for supporting him through the years. Marissa Ng. Marissa Ng plans to study geography and kinesiology at UFE and coaching competitive gymnastics. Abigail Faber. Abigail hopes to go to university to study criminology and would like to thank all the teachers that didn't do homework checks. Haley, aka Verge. Haley plans to work to find her own path in life and would like to thank Mom and Dad, the art department teachers at Mouat Theatre, Music, and Art, and the amazing friends made throughout the years. Amy Featherstone. Amy would like to thank her friends, her moms, her family, and the French immersion teachers for their support. Chloe Fedji. Chloe plans to continue working and attend a professional cooking course. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and most of all, Brianna McGilvery for making her last year here so memorable. Cayman Fitzgerald. Cayman plans to study engineering at Queen's University in Ontario. He would like to thank his friends, family, teachers, coaches, and everyone else who supported and encouraged him through his life thus far. Cayman is receiving the Principal's Award. Emily Flamant McCubbin. In the fall, Emily will be at UFE to study nursing and volunteering at children's hospitals and would like to thank friends and family for continuous love and support. Ashley Florin. Ashley plans to attend SFU's School of Contemporary Arts for Film Studies as one of just 24 students who are accepted each year and would like to thank parents, Ms. Thompson, Madame Sauvé, and Mr. Billow. Austin Forbes. Austin aspires to be a Lamborghini salesman and is taking the steps to achieve that goal. Austin would like to thank his mom for always helping him and also to thank Mr. Liversidge and Mr. Johnson for always helping and inspiring him. Ryan Franken. Ryan plans to pursue a career in welding and would like to thank his family for their support and always encouraging him to push forward. Manoj Garcha. Manoj will be attending KPU for a bachelor's in business administration and would like to thank all the teachers who helped him through high school and especially Mr. Gill. Rishavjit Garcha. Rishav would like to thank his teachers. Shala Artemis Gautier. Shala plans to attend UFE for social work degree and also to work and spend time with their wonderful family and would like to thank their mom, their grandfather, friends, and their music selection. Emily Giesbrecht. Emily plans to attend UFE for criminology and would like to thank Ms. Wade, Mr. DeLiba, and her friends and family. Armand Gill. Armand would like to thank his teachers, especially his English teacher. Sean Gill. Sean plans to attend UFE to get a bachelor's degree in business administration. She would like to thank her friends and teachers for making these 4 years a wonderful experience and her mom for always being there for her. Harmon Gill. Harmon would like to thank his teachers. Harshawn Gill. Harshawn plans to attend UFE in the fall and would like to thank family and friends. Kirat Gill. Kirat plans to attend UFE for a Bachelor of Science degree and would like to thank her mom and her dad. Mantaj Gill. Next year, Mantaj plans to work and would like to thank his family. Pavanjot Gill. Pavanjot plans to work and to go to UFE to do a bachelor's degree for criminal justice. Pavanjot would like to thank her family and friends for pushing her through her high school year, and a special thanks to her sister. Paneet Gill. Paneet plans to attend UBC for a Bachelor of Science degree and would like to thank her teachers, counselors, admins, and family for supporting her. Ranjot Gill. Ranjot plans to attend post-secondary next year and would like to thank his family and friends. Ravneet Gill. Ravneet plans to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing and would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers who have assisted her through high school until the last day. Ravneet is receiving the Abbotsford Principals and Vice Principals Association Award. Jeremiah Gillingham. Jeremiah will be attending UBC to study biology and would like to thank his parents and friends. Jeremiah is receiving a Principal's Award. Shaylin Goddard. Shaylin plans to attend UFE's psychology program after taking a semester off to work and would like to thank their family and best friends. Shaylin is receiving a district scholarship in creative writing. Amrit Graywall. Amrit plans to attend the nursing program at UFE and would like to thank his family and friends. Would grad groups 5 and 6 please proceed to backstage? It is my pleasure to introduce Ms. Wade to read the next group of graduates.
Braden Grunow. Braden would like to thank his family and friends. Ekambir Guran. Next year, he's attending BCIT and would like to thank his family and his teachers. Brooklyn Gynep. Next year, Brooklyn is pursuing directing and filming at Redeemer University and would like to thank her parents, friends, siblings, grandparents, and dog Smalls. Weston Hare. Weston plans to take a gap year to work and travel and would like to thank all his teachers and close friends for making school fun. Asiya Haj Ahmed. Next year, Asiya plans to work and go to university and would like to thank family and teachers and friends. Now Hanaka. Next year, Now plans to go to university in Malaysia or Japan and would like to thank her parents in Canada and Japan and all her friends and all her teachers who helped her a lot. Kaylin Harris. Kaylin says she's going to create her own path and attend Columbia Bible College. She says, Rachel, I would not walk this, and I would like to thank her family because they would not have walked this path if it weren't for them. Also, she'd like to thank her parents, all four, and for helping her grow. Owen Hewen. Owen would like to thank their teachers. Ryan here. Next year, Ryan plans to attend UFV for a Bachelor of Kinesiology and would like to thank his family and friends. Chase Heinrich. Next year, Chase plans to attend SFU in the spring for Urban Studies. Would like to thank his family, friends, and coaches that helped him through the high school years. Desiree Hilton. Next year, Desiree plans to have a gap year, then possibly look into environmental studies. Desiree would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers for helping her to get where she is today. Richard Ho. Richard is planning to attend Simon Fraser University and would like to thank his family and teachers. Sang Ho. Next year, Sang plans to attend the military and would like to thank Mr. Deliba. Henry Holden. Henry would like to thank his family and his teachers. Cadence Howes. Cadence would like to thank her family and teachers. Leonard Hyseni. Leonard is planning to become an architect by going to BCIT and would like to thank Allah, his parents, grandparents, and Miss Beck for being such a great teacher. Juliana Ilnicki. Juliana is going to take a gap year where she'll be dancing, working, and continuing on their art. They would like to thank their parents for everything. Thank you to her sister for making her laugh, and thank you to their teachers, their art teachers especially. Gamzi Entz. She would like to thank her family and teachers. Colin Ip. Colin is planning to go to UFV for construction and electrician and would like to thank family and teachers. Ella James. Ella plans to attend the Bachelor of Fine Arts program at UFV and would like to thank her teachers, family, and friends. And Ella is receiving a district scholarship for fine arts. Navjot Jando. Next year, Navjot's attending UFV and would like to thank her family and teachers. Claire Jansen. Claire would like to thank her family for getting her to where she is today and appreciates all the support that was given to her, as well as her teachers who made school enjoyable. Julia Jansen. Julia plans to attend UFV in the fall, pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers with a shout out to Miss White and Miss Bowater. And Julia has been awarded the Abbotsford Dental Group Award and a District Fine Arts Scholarship. Claire Jersey. Next year, Claire is going to UFV to get her welding ticket. She would like to thank her dad, Ryan Jersey, for always being reliable, supportive, and motivating. She says, I truly appreciate you. Raj Karn Judge. Raj Karn is planning on attending BCIT for HVAC and would like to thank his parents. Carmen Johal. Carmen is planning on pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing and would like to thank her parents and her family and her friends who supported her through all of the years of school. Shadow Kaya. Next year, she plans to study in UFB and would like to thank her parents and Mr. Baljit Gill a lot. Prabnor King. Next year, Prabnor plans to attend criminal justice program at UFV and would like to thank his family and friends. Alvin Kang. Alvin plans to attend SFU's Software Systems program in the fall and would like to thank family and everyone who supported him. And Alvin has won the Honda Way Award, the Jeff Cowell Memorial Award, and the ATU Bursary. Arnell Kang. Next year, Arnell plans to attend SFU's Software Systems program, and Arnell would like to thank his family and everyone who supported me. And Arnell has won the Complete Eye Care Optometry Award and the Jeff Cowell Memorial Award. Himit Kang. Next year, Himit plans to attend post-secondary and would like to thank his mom, dad, and brothers for supporting him. Logan Kang Vinish. Next year, Logan plans to do general studies at SFU and would like to thank his family, friends, Mr. Harder, Ms. Bowater, and Mr. Romaldi. Eamon Kaur. Eamon plans to become a chartered professional accountant and will also be pursuing a Bachelor of Business at UFV and a double major in accounting and finance. Eamon would like to sincerely thank her mom, dad, brother, and Preet for influencing me to make wiser choices. And Eamon is winning the Principal's Award. Harleen Kaur. Next year, Harleen is going to attend post-secondary and would like to thank family, friends, and teachers. Jasmine Kaur. Jasmine plans to attend at UFV in the fall to study criminal justice and would like to thank family and teachers. Namandeep Kaur. Next year, Namandeep is going to CDI College in Surrey to do the massage therapy program and would like to thank parents, teachers, and friends for the wonderful moments they all give me till now. Josiah Kaiser. Next year, Josiah plans to develop video games as well as continuing to make rap songs and live streams. Josiah would like to thank his Uncle Charles and his parents for getting him into higher level math as well as video gaming and programming. Alex Kemp. Alex plans to take a gap year and travel. He would like to thank his teachers and parents, and he won a district scholarship for drafting. CJ Kennel. CJ plans to attend JIBC during the summer to become a paramedic and would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for always seeing the good in her. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Ms. Munir to read the next group of graduates.
Taryn Kennedy. Taryn plans to attend UFB in the fall. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and friends. She is receiving the City of Abbotsford Fire Rescue Service Benevolent Society Scholarship. Bayan Khalil. Bayan plans to attend the prerequisites for the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program at UFB. She would like to thank all her teachers, particularly Mr. Stuart Turner and Mr. Romaldi, for influencing her more than they realize. She is receiving the Principal's Award. Dharmveer Kangura will be attending UFB next year for Bachelor of Business Administration. He would like to thank his parents and sister for keeping him on track to succeed. Ponta Hosravanlu. Ponta plans to attend UFB and work towards becoming an immigration lawyer. Jaegu Kim. Jaegu would like to thank friends, family, and teachers. Elizabeth Colotello. Elizabeth would like to thank her mother and friends. Haru Kono. Haru plans to study computer informatics systems. He would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers. Jade Cron. Jade plans to travel to Capernway, Australia after graduation. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers. Jesse Cron. Jesse plans to attend University of Victoria. He would like to thank his family and teachers, especially Mr. Perry. Natalie Cron. Natalie plans to spend a year studying at Champfleury Bible College in France. She would like to thank God, her parents, sisters Sophie and Emily, grandparents, friends, and all the amazing people that have supported her over the years. Natalie is receiving the Dr. Gary Gill Health Sciences Award. Ganeet Kular. Ganeet plans to work after graduation. She would like to thank her mom for all her support. She'd also like to thank all of her teachers for their hard work. Jacob Kwan. Jacob plans to travel to Europe and Brazil. When he returns, he will study a bachelor's degree in nursing at UFB. He would like to thank his parents for supporting him, his teachers, and all his peers for the amazing journey. Liana Lagos. Liana plans to travel as much as possible before school starts and is interested in the dental hygiene program at UBC. She would like to thank her family and friends, but most especially her grandparents, for being exceptional role models in her life. Eulela Lambert. Eulela plans to attend Billy Blue College in Australia to pursue her career of interior design. She would like to thank Ms. Beck for always being there for her and encouraging her interior design career. Eulela is receiving the district scholarship for drafting. Brandon Levitt. Brandon plans on going to UFB to start the computer science program. He would like to thank all the friends he made and his family for helping him throughout his high school career. Dylan LeBlanc. Dylan plans to take a gap year after graduation. He would like to thank his parents and girlfriend. Sungmin Lee. Sungmin is planning to study business at University in Toronto. He would like to thank the school administrators and teachers, especially his math teachers. Also his parents for supporting him. Kenya Lewis. Kenya plans to work after graduation. She would like to thank her family and teachers. Hart Libras. Hart plans on attending Thompson Rivers University to gain her undergrad in Bachelor of Arts and Science in Psychology. She would like to thank her mom, dad, sister, and best friend. Lillian Amandeep. Lillian plans to start a hairdressing program in February. She would like to thank Mr. Thiessen, her parents, and her best friend for pushing her through the last semester. Jada Loban. Jada plans to attend York University in Toronto to study psychology. She would like to thank her family, Alicia and Sophia, for teaching her meaningful lessons, supporting her, and making her into the person she is. Kaylee Lowen. Kaylee plans to take a gap year and then attend SFU to study criminology. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. She is receiving the Principal's Award. Ethan Lowland. Ethan is planning to attend UFV. He would like to thank the students, teachers, parents, staff, and families that made this experience so special. Ethan is receiving the Abbotsford Minor Hockey Bev Steffens Memorial Award. Jenny Lusk. Jenny plans on working after graduation. She would like to thank friends, family, Ms. Wade, and Madame Grosel. Ethan Lynn. Ethan plans on taking a gap year, then resume his studies at UBC. He would like to thank his family, friends, and teachers. He is receiving the Badisha and Associates Award. Ang-Air Mabor. Ang-Air plans to do volunteer work and take a gap year to focus on herself. She would like to thank her older sister for all of her support. Awut Mabor. Awut plans to attend UBC. She would like to thank her older sister, Ube. Kazuki McDonald. Kazuki plans to attend BCIT. He would like to thank his family, teachers, and coaches. Kaylin McKenzie. Kaylin plans to pursue a career in film and take a documentary certificate course at Capilano University. He would like to thank his mom, his dad, all his friends and family, Mrs. Bowater, Mr. Billow, Mr. Perry, Mr. McCall, Mr. Romaldi, Madame Malou, Mrs. Wade, Mintaj, and Bob Marley. Kaylin is receiving the WJ Mouat Grad Award and the District Scholarship for Drama. Asiya Mahamud Ali. Asiya plans to take care of her little brother and hang out at home after graduation. She would like to thank her mom, brother, and uncle. Arman Maman. Arman plans to work after graduation. He would like to thank his teachers. Baldeep Man. Baldeep plans to study at University of Fraser Valley for psychology. She would like to thank her teachers and parents for always believing in her and supporting her no matter what. She is receiving the Principal's Award and the District Scholarship for dance. Jasleen Mann. Jasleen plans to attend UFB in the fall. She would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. Would groups 7 and 8 please get to the back? Sorry. And please welcome Ms. Britton to read the next group. I missed my students. I'm so sorry. When is the page? Peyton Marshnick. Peyton plans to focus on working and saving money. She would like to thank her parents for always supporting her and helping her every step of the way. Sorry. Caitlin Marks. Caitlin plans to complete a biology course to strengthen her knowledge and continue on to a CARE-Aid program. She would like to thank her family and friends supporting her throughout her high school experience. Please welcome Ms. Britton to read the next group of students. You have to take the sheets? I was going to just get them out of your way. You're good?
Good evening. Anaya Martins. Anaya plans to attend UFV for nursing in the fall. She would like to thank her friends and family. Sandeep Singh Mataru. Sandeep plans to attend the University of Fraser Valley and wants to participate in sports. He would like to thank his parents that helped him and supported him in his learning. Lauren Mayo. Lauren is planning on pursuing a career in medical sonography, and she would like to thank her family and her teachers. Mackenzie McClelland. This grad would like to thank her teachers, family, and friends. Brianna McGillivray. Brianna will continue working at Meridian Farm Market until she starts her education. She would like to thank her family, teachers, and most of all, Chloe Veggie for making her last month here so memorable. Estefany Mahia Carranza. This grad would like to thank their teachers, family, and friends. Teague Mifflin. Teague plans to attend UVic's business program. He'd like to shout out to Liam, Miss Mangat, and Madame Castonguay. He's also the winner of the Fraser RV Award. Amelia Miller Kublik. Amelia plans to attend SFU in the fall. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers. She's also the winner of the Constable John Davidson Shine On Legacy Scholarship. Reagan Moore. Reagan will be attending UFE, working towards his Bachelor of Fine Arts. He'd like to thank his family for their support, Mrs. White for her guidance, and Mrs. D and Sam for the safe place they provided in these halls. He is also the winner of the District Scholarship in Fine Arts. Derek Mora. Derek would like to thank his family and teachers. Thank you for all the memories. Daphne Nassus. Daphne will be going to the University of the Fraser Valley to attend the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. She would like to thank her friends and family for supporting her, and she's the winner of the District Scholarship in Fine Arts. Takaya Nand. Takaya plans to work and attend UFE in the fall. She would like to thank her friends, family, and Mrs. Sarah for all their support throughout the years. Ayat Naqvi. Ayat plans to attend UFE for the fall semester. She would like to thank family, friends, and teachers for the memories, supporting her through her highs and lows, and dealing with her being late all the time. She's the winner of the Principal's Award. Natalie Neufeld. Natalie is thankful for all of the teachers that went out of their way to help her, and to her friends and family who unconditionally supported her. She's the winner of the Abbotsford Lions Club Award and a District Scholarship in Textiles. Crescen Newrider. Crescen will attend the District Career Program in Hairstyling in the spring, and she would like to thank Mrs. Britton and Mrs. Cleaver. Anna Nguyen. Anna plans to attend UBC in the fall for a Bachelor of Science. She would like to thank her family and friends for keeping her sane these past 4 years. Peace out. She's the winner of the Principal's Award and a District Scholarship in Fine Arts. Ty-Vin Nguyen. Ty plans to move to Ontario to attend school there. He'd like to thank WJ Mouat's teachers for a wonderful high school experience. Jay Nickdow. Jay will be attending UFE for a Bachelor of Science. He would like to thank everyone who supported him during these 4 years of high school. He's also the winner of the Calder Giancini Memorial Award and a District Scholarship in Drafting. Chanpreet Nijar. Chanpreet plans to attend UFV in September. I'd like to thank his family. Ruby North. Ruby plans to attend UFE for General Studies. She would like to thank her friends and family. Takuma Numajiri. He is planning to go to university in Tokyo and study hotel management. He would like to thank his host family and his parents back in Japan. Thank you for all the wonderful experiences at Mouat. Grace Ogren. Grace will be attending Vancouver Island University in the fall for a Bachelor of Interior Design. She would like to thank her parents and teachers, especially Mrs. Wade and Ms. Beck. She's the winner of the Aldergrove Royal Canadian Legion number 265 award and a district scholarship in drafting. Caleb Akoti. Caleb plans to train for the Olympics, and he would like to thank God. He's also the winner of the Dalbeer and Pertveer Gill Memorial Award. Lais Oliveira da Costa. Lais intends on attending UFV for the designing program. She would like to thank her mom for never giving up on her, the Mr. Turners, but that's English and art, and for all the support. Daniel Oluwole. Daniel will be going to SFU in the fall to study engineering. He would like to thank his family for always supporting and guiding him, and Ms. Nera, Ms. Bowater, and Mr. Ramaldi. He is the winner of the Principal's Award and a district scholarship in drafting. Sienna Orchison. Sienna plans on continuing her post-secondary studies at SFU. She would like to thank her family and teachers for their continuous support, and she's the winner of a Principal's Award. Sigrid Ordonez. She plans to pursue some post-secondary, and she would like to thank her friends, teachers, and the institution that she volunteered in. She'd like to thank the students who served as support and inspiration to her. Nira Pahal. Nira is going to Simon Fraser University to study psychology in the fall. She would like to thank her parents for being her #1 supporters. Gurkamal Panisir. She plans to attend UFE, and she'd like to thank her mom, dad, her brother, and her best friend. Andre Pasquale. Andre plans to go into the nursing program at UFE. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him, and his members of his family in San Francisco and the Philippines, and the Lakers. Maitra Patel. Micah plans to attend UBC for science. He'd like to thank his family, especially his younger sister, friends, Mrs. Bowater, Mr. McCall, Mr. Perry, Miss Thompson, Mr. Ramaldi, and Miss Mangat, and all the other teachers he's ever had. He's the winner of the Gulf and Fraser Scholarship. Martina Pateta. Martina would like to thank her family and teachers. She is thankful for all the new friends that she's made. Sumit Pawar. Sumit would like to thank his teachers and the one and only Mr. Baljit Gill and his parents for supporting him. Patrick Peralta. Patrick plans to work, and he'd like to thank his friends and family. Phoenix Pham Boutel. Phoenix plans to work next year, and he'd like to thank his parents and teachers. Vaughn Pitzel. Vaughn will be attending UBC Okanagan in engineering. He would like to thank his mom, dad, and Mr. Newton. Ganelle Pozo. Ganelle plans on attending UBC in Applied Bio next fall. She would like to thank her friends, family, and teachers for supporting her academically and emotionally. She's also the winner of a district scholarship in fine arts. Sam Pratt. Sam plans to play football at the University of Saskatchewan this coming season, as well as enrolling in the veterinary program. He'd like to thank his mom and dad for sacrificing their time and money to get him to where he needs to be, and to Coach Harder for being an absolute stud coach. He is the winner of the Alistair Mechanical Ltd scholarship. It is my pleasure now to introduce Mrs. Dick to read the next group of graduates.
Lexi Price. Lexi's plans for next year are to study at the University of the Fraser Valley while also pursuing her passion in music. Lexi would like to thank her parents, siblings, and friends for their support. She would also like to thank Ms. Wade for her guidance. Lexi is the winner of the Jeff Brown Memorial Music Award and the Abbotsford Teachers Union Scholarship Bursary. Rue. Rue is planning to do online courses, law and criminology. After, she will then try to go to the University of Toronto. Rue would like to thank her parents and then her teachers, especially Ms. French and friends. Julian Punsellan. Julian will be attending KPU for health science. Julian would like to thank her family and friends. Seja Rabel. Seja plans to study psychology at Redeemer University in the fall. She would like to thank her friends, family, and all of her teachers, especially Ms. Wade. Seja is a recipient of the Principal's Award. Dylan Ralph. Dylan plans to go to work. Dylan would like to thank his family and friends, teachers and educators for helping him with this achievement. Justin Razacek. Justin will be attending UFE in the fall. He would like to thank his teachers, friends, family for supporting him throughout his high school years. Emma Radkayets. Emma will be attending the Professional Cook program in the fall. They would like to thank their teachers, especially Ms. Bisgard and Ms. Finch, and the biggest thank you to their mom and dad. Tyler Rensman. Tyler would like to thank his parents for all their endless support and his teachers for helping him over the last 4 years. Paige Ross. Paige will be spending the next year working and volunteering. Paige would like to thank Compass, Thrive, and her family. Sarah Sahasi. Sarah will be attending the Bachelor of Science at UFE. She would like to thank her family for supporting her and her friends for making high school memorable. Angad Samra. Armand Sandhu. Armand will be attending IMG Academy in Florida this fall. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, sisters, uncles, and aunts, and coaches and teachers. Thank you to all. Jasleen Sandhu. Jasleen plans to attend university in the upcoming winter. She would like to thank her family, teachers, circle of friends for supporting through her ups and downs. Gersevik Sangha. Gersevik plans to attend BCIT. He would like to thank teachers, families, and friends. Saj Sangha. Saj is planning on taking the Bachelor of Criminal Justice at UFV. They would like to specifically thank Ms. Rajabelli and Ms. Nyberg and all the teachers. Tim Sapruko. Tim plans to go to college and go to work at the same time. A big thank you to his mom, grandma, grandpa for pushing him to do the best he could, and to also his teachers who helped get him through it all. Vismad Sarai. Vismad plans to study post-secondary at UFV. She would like to thank her parents, family, teachers, Coach Jim Mitchell, and Guru Sahib. Brandon Stran. This grad would like to thank their teachers and family. Damon Seacon. Damon will be attending UFV for winter intake in the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. They would like to thank their teachers and family. Matthew Seche. Matthew will be taking a post-secondary program in Australia for a year. He would like to thank his parents and Travis for showing up. Fatima Shafei. Fatima wants to continue her studies and would like to thank family and teachers, and especially Ms. Finch, for their support and encouragement. Armand Sharma. Armand will be attending UFV School of Business in the fall. He would like to thank his family. He would like to thank his family, and especially his dad, for all the support. Garika Sharma. Garika would like to thank her parents, teachers, and friends. Shinwai Lorenza. Shinwai would like to go to work in the fall and thank their teachers and their family. Jibril Shukar. Jibril plans to attend a post-secondary program. He would like to thank Ms. Megan Bacher and Vice Principal Paula Thompson. Jibril is the recipient of the Fraser Valley Indo-Canadian Business Association Award and District Scholarship in Applied Skills. Arbaz Sidhu. Arbaz plans to go to University of Toronto for his studies. He would like to thank Mr. Gill, the Vice Principal, for supporting him and helping him all this year. Balpreet Sidhu. Balpreet will be taking the next year off to focus on himself. He would like to thank first God for everything, after family and friends. Cyrus Sue. Cyrus is going to go to UFV in the Bachelor of Fine Arts program. He would like to thank Ms. White and Mr. Turner for reminding him that art is just as important as academics. Cyrus is receiving a district scholarship in fine arts. Semango Mufaro. Mufaro plans to be a future firefighter and would like to thank his mom for making everything happen. Abhijit Singh. Abhijit will be working and would like to thank his parents and sister for all their support. He would also like to thank Mr. Amaldi for making funny jokes in class. Falak Singh. Falak plans to attend UFE this coming fall and is looking forward to meeting new people in her first semester at UFE. Falak would like to thank all of her teachers over the last 4 years, as well as her friends who have stood by her and supported her so well. Thank you to all. Jia Singh. Jia would like to thank her best friend Gamsa, who's been there for her through thick and thin. Kushpinder Preet Singh. Would like to thank all their teachers and family. Manpreet Singh will be attending BCIT in January. Would like to thank their family for all their love and support. A special thank you to my vice principal and counselor for sticking with me this year. Finally, it is finished. Prab Singh. Prab plans to attend the University of the Fraser Valley this year and would like to thank Mr. Gill. Rajveer Singh. Rajveer is planning on going to work and would like to thank his parents and teachers. Satnam Singh. Satnam will be attending the University of the Fraser Valley and would like to thank Mr. Gill. Amira Suze. Amira plans to go into the medical field. Amira would like to thank her family, friends, and Ms. Nyberg. Amira is winning the Eileen Hard Battle Memorial Award. Charnpreet Singh Strand. Charnpreet plans to attend University of the Fraser Valley in the fall. He would like to thank his parents, teacher, and principals. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Newton to read the last group of graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last group. Caden St. Croix. Caden would like to thank his friends and his family and his teachers. Alvin Swarup. Alvin plans to attend the UFB Business Administration and would like to thank his family and his friends and his teachers. Kevin Sweet. Kevin plans to start a film studio and get big. He'd like to thank his teachers. Shema Tuati. Shema plans to begin her Bachelor of Science at UFE next year, and she would like to thank her friends, her family, and her support. And she's also the recipient of the Principal's Award. Simranjeet Teja. Simranjeet Kaur is planning to attend UFE this fall for a Bachelor's of Arts in Criminal Justice, and she would like to thank her friends, her parents, and her teachers. Janessa Tiverich. Janessa is planning to attend UFE, and she'd like to thank both her parents as well as her teachers. Melissa Thomas. Melissa will be attending the Blanche McDonald Center in the Global Aesthetics program. She'd like to thank her family and her friends, and she's also a recipient of the District Scholarship for Drafting. Shay Thomas. Shay will be going to the Simon Fraser University to get her Bachelor's Art in Communications and to become a teacher. She'd like to thank her family and her friends for encouraging her. Mercy Chepkema. Mercy will be going to Austria for her Caperaway program until December, and then she'll be returning to VIU for the spring semester. She'd like to thank her friends, her family, and Miss Beck. She's also a recipient of the District Scholarship Award for Drafting. Finn Taves. Finn will be attending UFE. I'd like to thank his family and is a recipient of the Abbotsford Principal and Vice Principal Association Award, the Judith Ratzlaff Memorial, and the District Scholarship Award in Fine Arts. Micah Taves. Micah is doing the Quest program at CBC next year. He wants to thank his family, his parents for raising him right, and wants to thank the Careers program for introducing him to welding at UFE. Gershon Tour. Gershon is attending UFE in the fall and would like to thank his friends and his family. Jot Tour. Jot is going to U of Vic. He'd like to thank his parents, his brothers, for setting a good example. Austin Tran. Austin would like to thank all his teachers. Talon Troland. Talon would like to thank his parents and everyone who gave me challenges to overcome along the way. Kevin Truong. Kevin's going to work and then pursue a post-secondary career. He'd like to thank his mom. Anupreet Uthanoy. Anupreet plans to attend Simon Fraser University to pursue a bachelor's degree in health science and become an epidemiologist. She'd like to thank her family, her friends, and her teachers, particularly Miss Nira and Miss Bowater. She's a recipient of the Bertram A. Bickford Memorial Award, Kiwanis Foundation of Canada, and Abbotsford Kiwanis Scholarship. Nixon Unger. Nixon is going to the University of Calgary for engineering. He'd like to thank his family, and he's also the recipient of the Abbotsford Minor Hockey Award, the Douglas Jacob Rexford Gosling Memorial Award. Logan Valcourt. Logan is going to continue his business and relax. He would like to thank Chef Jerry and Miss Britton. Katie Vanderkroon. Katie'd like to thank her parents, friends, and teachers. Purnima Verma. Purnima is attending BCIT next year. She'd like to thank her parents, her siblings, and her friends and mentor Ashley, Madame Babylance, Mr. Hopkins, and Miss Hempson. She's also the recipient of the Principal's Award. Rupi Verdi. Rupi is attending UFE for computer science. He'd like to thank his mother and his brother and his sister. Sihaj Warich. Sihaj is studying computer science and would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers. Vinay Warich. Vinay is going to attend UFE. He'd like to thank his family, friends, and his teachers. Sirit Warich. Sirit is planning to attend a health sciences program at Queen's University. She would like to thank her grandparents and her parents for supporting her, as well as Miss Nira for her invaluable feedback and help. She's also a recipient of the Abbotsford Dental Group Scholarship. Ryder Weatherall. Ryder is going to be doing general studies at U of E and working as a lifeguard. He'd like to thank his staff, teachers, and especially his family and friends for tolerating and supporting me through everything. Daria Welsh. Daria is going to go to U of E in the fall. She'd like to thank her family and her teachers. Katie Weeb. Katie is going to the University of Ottawa in the Political Sciences and Juris Doctor program. She'd like to thank her mom, her dad, and her teachers. She is also a recipient of the Board of Education and District Scholarship Award in Music. Liam Weeb. Liam is going to work as a welder, and he'd like to thank his parents and his career counselor. Elizabeth Weens. Elizabeth plans to attend U of E next year. She'd like to thank her family and her friends. She's also the recipient of the Elizabeth Ann Lorsheimer Memorial Award. Kaylin Wilms. Kaylin's going to be attending Trinity Western, the education program. She'd like to thank her family, her friends, and her grandparents for always supporting her. And she's also a recipient of the District Scholarship in Physical Activity. Adam Wilson. Adam plans to attend U of Vic in the fall to study engineering. He would like to thank his parents, his teachers, and siblings for everything they've done for him. He's also a recipient of the Varying Marketing Group Scholarship and District Scholarship in Drafting. Sarah Woofenden. Sarah would like to thank her friends for all the memories, her teachers for all their help, and her family for all the support and encouragement. Nicholas Chatavini. If all goes well, Nicholas will be attending the Reina Njinga Mbadi University in Angola, and he would like to thank the one and only Mr. Ramaldi. Nea Yadev. Nea plans to attend U of E in the winter and like to thank her family, her parents, and her friends. Geronimo Zapta Jaramillo. Geronimo is going to U of E this fall for the Bachelor's of Computer Information Systems. He'd like to thank all the teachers he's had through his 4 high school years, and more importantly, both his parents for raising me to be what he is today. He's also the recipient of the Vibrant Photography Scholarship. And last but certainly not least, Mariana Zapita Berrios. Mariana plans to attend the University in Mexico. Mariana would like to thank her family, her teachers, her friends, and all those who supported her through her schooling.
Alrighty, parents, this is the second moment you've been waiting for. So at this moment, I'd like you to take out your cameras, cue up the flash, focus the lens, start the video. Graduates, are you ready? Not yet, not yet, not yet. Grads, wait. This is also your moment, so after I have made the most important statement of the night, then you know what to do. So at this moment, please stand. Woo! As principal of WJ Mouat Secondary, I declare the grad class of 2023 to be duly and regularly graduated.
Okay, everyone, if you could just find your caps and please be seated. We will now present two of WJ Mouat's most prestigious awards to two very deserving graduates. The Jill Nelson Memorial Scholarship and Award will be presented by Mr. Perry, followed by the WJ Mouat Memorial Scholarship and Award, the Mr. Mouat Award, presented by Ms. Bowater. Please welcome Mr. Perry.
Good evening, distinguished guests, Mouat family and friends, and the grads of 2023. Congratulations. Tonight I have the honor of presenting this year's Jill Nelson Memorial Scholarship. This year's recipient has shown tremendous dedication, improvement, and teamwork in their quest for success. They are a proven student athlete who is coachable, charismatic, and could always be counted on to bring a positive attitude to both games and training sessions. This year's winner might not have, started every game, but they put in the work with enthusiasm and time, and they contributed greatly to the success and culture of their teams. WJ Mouat Athletics has always been a major advocate for multi-sport athletes, and this individual exemplifies this vision. Throughout their grade 12 year, they worked tirelessly on our senior boys soccer team. They were the sixth man on their senior boys basketball team, and they were lightning quick on our track and field team. Which actually reminds me, this student athlete challenged me to a foot race before they graduated. The benefit that high school students have over their teachers is that we age and they don't. However, the benefit that teachers have over their students is that we become wiser and know how to compete within our limits. I'm also aware that I can't lose a race I never run, so undefeated. What I appreciate most about this young individual, as was reiterated by all of their coaches, was their commitment level, their flexibility with being asked to play wherever, and their positive attitude. In the hallways, they could always be seen smiling and laughing with their friends and maintaining a positive relationship with their teachers and administrators. They are the epitome of an excellent school representative, and I am confident that they will go on to achieve great things in their post-secondary pursuits at the University of Victoria in the fall. It is with great pride that I announce this year's Jill Nelson Memorial Scholarship winner to Jessie Cron.
Please welcome Ms. Bowater for our next presentation.
Good evening.
Our final award this evening is in memory of our school's namesake, Mr. WJ Mouat, and is one of the greatest honors to be bestowed upon one of our graduates. Such a special and prestigious award demands an outstanding individual who demonstrates major achievement and participation in the areas of academics, athletics, and service. Academically speaking, this student has excelled. Teachers describe this individual as bright, inquisitive, and a positive instigator. This student consistently demonstrates dedication and a strong work ethic and is an active participant in all their classes. They have the admirable ability to be able to laugh at themselves and as a result, make others feel comfortable to participate. In terms of athletics, our recipients' coaches described their leadership as invaluable and that their effort in competition was unquestioned. This student has the ability to recognize the energy levels of the team and to lift people up even in defeat. They regularly highlighted players' successes both individually and as a team. Lastly, in addition to these outstanding academic and athletic accomplishments, this student is also a champion in the area of service, thereby fulfilling the final criteria for the Mr. Mouat Award. As a school of character, it is our utmost importance to Mouat staff that our students are good human beings who live out our core character values of teamwork, awareness, respect, caring, responsibility, and integrity. Our winner exemplifies all of these values and practices servant leadership in both the community and in our school. This student is a valued member of student leadership who brings an unmatched level of enthusiasm, energy, and creativity to our program that has greatly improved our school culture. I would say that this student's drive is only stymied by our leadership budget, but even that rarely slows down their initiative and creativity as they find numerous ways to impact our school community and bring others on board despite the costs, challenges, or setbacks. Let me read you a snippet from a proposal that this student submitted to me this year. This is how the proposal starts. Okay, hear me out. This year's pep rally will be insanity if you would kindly allow me to direct it. Insanity. I mean, I'm talking so big that this will be an event talked about by teachers and students alike for the next 10 years. Like imagine a Disneyland parade, except not anything like a Disneyland parade because it has flamethrowers and Ryan Reynolds. I'm talking bigger than life. I'm talking a live gorilla let loose in the gym and a $50 cash prize given to whoever catches him. I'm talking Mr. McCall and Mr. Perry crowd surfing. I'm talking 6 sexy firemen dancing to Nicki Minaj. I'm talking Madame Sauvé on a motorcycle that spews out flames and she does a backflip off of a ramp. I'm talking Ed Sheeran singing his Christmas song with Elton John. I'm talking a chocolate milk chugging competition and a hot dog eating competition with a cash prize of $100. This pep rally is going to be so crazy that I'll still be talking about it when I'm married and have kids. I would like to call on our principal, Mrs. Linda Polistretti, to present the coveted Mr. WJ Mouat Memorial Award to someone who is always willing to try new things and to encourage us as a school to try new things as well. It's hard not to get on board with his ideas as his passion and enthusiasm are infectious. Congratulations, Mr. Kaylin McKenzie. We sure are going to miss you.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. Thank you, Mr. Perry, Ms. Bowater, and congratulations once again to our award winners. And now, graduates, it is my pleasure to call upon Ms. Polistretti to share with you her best wishes and congratulations in her principal's address.
Thank you, Vice Principal Bell. I would be remiss if I didn't take a few moments to go off script. Uh-oh. Tonight, we have 2 staff members who, after 32 years in the classroom, have finally earned their tassel turn and will be graduating into retirement this year. Yes, graduates, they spent 8 times more time in high school than you. Miss Denise Hardman, an educational assistant at Mowat for the last 5 years, has worked in BC and Saskatchewan in education. She's supported our diverse learners to find their learning strengths and successes. She can be seen in the classroom working one-on-one while seamlessly supporting the group seated behind or the chatty groups to the left or to the right. Under a hard-working exterior is a kind soul who has gone above and beyond to support students and families during the pandemic and more. Though not here tonight, Ms. Harmon, you've earned your retirement, and we hope your traveling adventures are filled with sunshine and memories. Also retiring after 32 years in the classroom and the hard court is Mr. Rich Ralston, or Coach Ralston. Mr. Ralston has served his entire career at Mowat as a science, math teacher, learning support teacher, and boys basketball coach. A phenomenal basketball player himself, winning a provincial championship, Mr. Ralston went into education to make a difference, and he has done just that. Mr. Ralston is a quiet man who has mastered the art of eluding the school photographer. 12 photos in 32 years. Yet the unassuming gentleman would disappear on the basketball court, and his players could attest. The encourager, the playmaker, the observer, the taskmaster could loudly be heard. Mr. Ralston's legacy in education is the relationships he's had with current and former graduates, as witnessed by the gym full of alumni on his final home game as a Mowat Hawk. It has been a privilege to work with Mr. Ralston and glean his understanding of diverse students, and to watch him in action outside the boys' washroom, in the classroom, and on the court. Though not here tonight, Mr. Ralston, we wish you a happy retirement and a pot of gold in Ireland this September. Next, we have a couple of administrators who have answered the call to share their experience, education, and knowledge beyond Mowat. It is, in fact, a loss for us. Leaving us to become principal of Abbotsford Virtual School is Vice Principal Gill. While a Hawk for 2 short years, VP Gill has worked his rapport and relationships with students while honoring your unique style, your youth, and your aspirations. I cannot count how often I would see a parent just popping in to see Mr. Gill, or how often his phone would ring or bing because it was students texting him with questions or requests, like, for example, at 11 o'clock last night. He has invested in staff and students, and he is a testament to who he is as an individual. We look forward to working hand in hand with you and AVS to support students. Thank you, Mr. Gill. And lastly, the phenomenal woman herself, Vice Principal Bell, will be leaving us to help captain the ship at Abbotsford Senior Secondary in the fall. In 5 short years at Mowat, she's carved out a place in our hearts, one smile, one hug, one kind word, or one welcoming gesture at a time. She has pushed, dragged, and pulled some of you across the finish line, while encouraging others to follow their passions, dream big, and leave the doubters in the dust. Her fingerprints can be seen across many Hawk souls. Behind the scenes, she has worked her magic with Night to Remember, grad ceremonies, timetables, and school protocols, and so much more. She has had courageous conversations, standing tall in the face of adversity, all while trying to envision an education system about success for all. Her office is often a place for students to plunk themselves down and have conversations about school, about life, and so much more. Her leadership has touched every corner of Mouat. I look forward to her working her magic at Abbey and know that they will come to cherish her just as we have. Congratulations, Ms. Bell. That was hard bag of tears. Okay, graduates, family members, friends, staff, platform party, it's my honor tonight to give my principal's address to the grad class of 2023. As you stand on the threshold of a new chapter in your life, I challenge you to reflect on your past school experience. It's often through the lens of words that we can truly summarize the essence of who and what we are. From the first words you learned as a child, to the endless conversations, lectures, and lessons, we've encountered words that have shaped our understanding of who we are and what we would envision to be. Yet, amidst the multitude of words we've encountered, there's often one word that resonates deeply with us, a word that encapsulates our struggles, our triumphs, and our aspirations. So, at this moment, I would like you, graduates and audience members, to close your eyes, take a second, and challenge yourself to find one word, one single word, that embodies who and what you aspire to be. Your words can motivate, heal, inspire, or connect us to one another in unimaginable ways. Graduates, I have 6 single words to describe you as a grad class. Consider the word passion. Athletes across the globe understand its true significance. It represents the burning desire within them and the unyielding dedication to their craft. Passion is what drives athletes to train tirelessly, to push beyond their boundaries, and to excel in their chosen sport. Despite 2 years of limited athletic play during your high school experience, many of you shared your passion with us. The first ever playoff runs in girls volleyball, reviving the football legacy, or winning the city championship, and then the year later making it into provincials for the senior boys, or winning back-to-back EVAA and provincial banners in wrestling, or the time and effort to get personal bests in track and field and swimming. The athletes in this grad class shared their passion with us while showing us what high school sports can and should be. Student athletes, thank you for sharing your fire and heart with us, for inspiring us to achieve greatness against all odds. Similarly, the word perseverance resonates strongly in the realm of academics. It encapsulates the countless hours spent studying, the late nights fueled by determination, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. We loved your enthusiasm for your studies, your gravity cars, your bridges in math and physics, your elaborate chem lab reports courtesy of NERA, or your thesis-worthy research papers. The students whose academic accolades we have honored tonight, or who have earned university entrance, or who are moving on to a trade school or college, have demonstrated to us their perseverance. Perseverance speaks to our ability to overcome intellectual hurdles, to conquer complex problems, or to forge ahead in the pursuit of excellence. Graduates, your perseverance is a word that embodies your unwavering commitment to learning and growth and will ensure your success beyond these walls. For others, your word is courage. Courage symbolizes the moments when you dare to step outside your comfort zone and take risks. Courage represents the times you challenged yourself, embraced vulnerability, or pursued your dreams with unwavering determination. You demonstrated courage in signing up for the club or trying a new skill. You honored courage by auditioning for the talent show and then doing the swoop or rap in front of 1,400 of your peers. You walked in courage by owning your mistakes and learning that tomorrow is indeed a new day. Or you drove with courage by mastering the one look back up into the parking stall talent. You stepped with courage and holding yourself, your friends, to a standard of excellence. Courage envelops a spirit of exploration and growth, and it has propelled you forward while taking the path less traveled. For some of you, leadership is another powerful one word, which carries with it a profound responsibility. It encompasses the ability to guide and inspire others, to envision a better future, and to bring people together towards a common goal. Graduates, you guided us with your energy and imagination in anything but a backpack day. You created a better future by embracing the multicultural ethnicity of Mowat, and you brought people together by helping others in Mowat Mutter and Miracle Minutes. While some of you stepped into traditional leadership roles, many of you demonstrated your inner character with many little yet big moments. True leaders possess the courage and empathy to navigate challenges, make difficult decisions, and uplift those around them. If you chose leadership, you are the change agents of Mowat, with your capacity to bring positive change to our community and to shape the culture and world we inhabit. For some, the word that defines your journey is compassion. It reflects the countless acts of kindness, recognition, and responsibility that have touched the lives of others. It reminds us of the power we have to make a difference in the world, no matter how small. We noticed the kind words spoken. We noticed the small acts. We noticed the many open arms from a "how are you doing" to "hey, it's not that bad." While you may have been quiet in your actions in the hallways, in the classrooms, and in and around the building, you were loud in your impact. Compassion speaks to the interconnectedness of our school experience, and you reminded us to extend a helping hand. In the realm of artists, we find the word creativity as a guiding force. To the students who shared their work with us in art showcases, band performances, mural productions, drama productions, short films, memes of how we could take care of each other, or in winning provincial play results, we thank you for sharing your gift of creativity with us. You have embodied the ability to think outside the box, to imagine, to express oneself in unique and innovative ways. Artists harness their creativity to convey emotion, challenge societal norms, and provide a fresh perspective on the world. Thank you for leaving your indelible mark on our school. Remember, the power of one word does not limit us to a single definition. While graduates, your journey cannot be reduced to one single word alone. It is a collective of stories woven together with countless words that truly define who you are. Tonight, you end one chapter in the novel of your life. I challenge you to think of one word that will define the next chapter as you enter the world of work, take a gap year, or pursue academic challenges ahead. As you fly into the future, let your chosen word be a constant reminder of your purpose, your values, and the impact you aspire to have on the world. Thank you for sharing your years at Mowat with us. Congratulations to the grad class of 2023. May the words that define you pave the way to a future filled with meaning and boundless possibilities. So, Hawks, fly, fly away. Class dismissed.
You'll be happy to know this is my second last page. Before we leave tonight, there are several people whom we need to thank for this evening. First off, we'd like to thank the work and support of the Abbotsford Community Foundations. Your continued generosity is critical in supporting the post-secondary pursuits of tonight's award recipients and is so very much appreciated. We'd also like to thank our school trustees and senior administration who faithfully support our many activities. We really appreciate you being here tonight. Thank you to our Parent Advisory Council who continue to support WJ Mouat curricular and non-curricular endeavors in so many ways. A big thank you to Miss Nira and our grade 9 ushers for your help tonight. Or sorry, grade 11, sorry. On behalf of the grad class of 2023, I would like to thank the organizing committee for all the volunteers who helped with this year's Night to Remember. With a special thank you to all of those here with us tonight who volunteered dozens of hours to make the night so special for our graduates. And we'd also like to thank all of the family and community members who donated items, food, and drink in honor of our graduates. A thank you to our counselors, Ms. Nyberg, Ms. McAleese, and Ms. Thompson, who have been hard at work for months getting gowns ordered, lists finalized, and award winners submitted. A big round of applause, please, for our teacher readers this evening. And behind the scenes for the past 2 weeks, Mr. Porth and Ms. Mangat have been hard at work on the slideshow for this evening. So please give a round of applause to them. And finally, the one and only Miss Bowater. Without your organizational skills, endless energy, and many hours of hard work, this night would not be possible. So thank you very much on behalf of the grad class. We are now moving to the final phase of this evening, the recessional. We ask the audience to please remain seated out of respect for the grads that will be exiting in front of their parents for the last time in their caps and gowns tonight. Grads, you're going to follow your leaders out in the same order you came in, and you're going to meet your family up on the concourse level. Grads, would you please rise? Grad class of 2023, special guests, staff, families, thank you so much for joining us in our celebration this evening. Congratulations. Please take care and drive safely. Good night.